Good morning, students. Welcome in today's class through online teaching. Myself, Upma Meena, Assistant Professor of English, Government PG College, Bara. Students, our today's topic is Character Sketch of Michael Henchard. In previous class, we have already discussed in detail about the theme or the plot of the novel The Mayor of Casterbridge, and we found that there are many important characters in this novel. And in today's class, we will discuss in detail Michael Henchard's character sketch, and we know that Michael Henchard is the hero of this novel. We can say that Michael Henchard is the only dominating character in the novel. In fact, the novel is Henchard and Henchard is the novel. The story of the novel is the tale of Henchard, and it is the story of the rise and fall of Henchard. The author of the novel, Thomas Hardy, himself writes in the preface to this novel that the story is more particularly a study of one man's deeds and characters than perhaps any other of those included in my exhibition of Wessex life. Henchard is a man who has many weaknesses in him. They make him a helpless individual. He fights a grim and ineffectual fight with that unseen a supreme power which moves the universe. In The Mayor of Casterbridge, this supreme power is in other novels of Thomas Hardy, is malignant and take pleasures in the human misery. Henchard is emotional and impulsive. He is haughty, jealous, superstitious, and revengeful. He is a man of fiery nature. He is temptitious both in his like and dislikes. So, Thomas Hardy himself calls him a man of strong impulses. Henchard suffers on account of his emotional and impulsive nature. He sells his wife and daughter. It is because of haughty nature that he comes in conflict with Farfrae, and his own jealousy against Farfrae brings about his ruin. He is superstitious like other Wessex people. He consults prophets for his business affairs. Now we will study in detail. Michael Henchard is the man, the architect of his fate. No doubt that man is the architect of his destiny. A man's character determines his fate. An epic hero, Michael Henchard perhaps is the most towering personality among all the male characters of Thomas Hardy. In the novel, he towers head and shoulders above the other characters. He is powerful, dominating personality, and so David Cecil calls him an epic hero. David Cecil calls him epic hero. Michael Henchard is called an epic hero by David Cecil. The Mayor of Casterbridge as an epic novel, and Henchard dominates from the beginning to the end. Now we will discuss about the gloomy and dogged nature of Michael Henchard. Even though when he is first introduced to us, he is a man of He is a young man of 21 years. He is gloomy, stern, morbid, and grim. The novelist has emphasized the dark gloom of his temperament from the beginning. He walks silently by his side Suzanne, and very few words are exchanged between them. The darkness of his temperament has been further stressed by his dark complexion. It is his early marriage, which he regards as a hindrance, that has made him so gloomy and indifferent. Michael Henchard's another quality of character is that he is moody and superstitious. Henchard has full faith in superstitions. He may safely be called a man of superstitions. He goes to weather prophet to know the future state of weather and the coming harvest. He feels that he is being controlled and directed by some agency other than mankind. Henchard is well known for his pride and haughtiness. It is pride and haughtiness that brings upon him so many troubles and sufferings. Henchard is moody and superstitious. He often feels that he is in the hand of some supreme power. When he learns that Elizabeth Jane is not his own daughter, he thinks that his discomfiture has been caused by some evil spirit. In spite of his many virtues, Henchard's fate is tied to a tragic end. He commits no intentional mistake. He commits no intentional mistake. He has some weaknesses in his character, but not so great and grave as to bring him so many sufferings and too horrible a tragic end. There is some unseen supreme power which is responsible to bring adversity and to bring about tragic, and which is attributed to the fate of the character. Michael Henchard, heroic endurance. And he has heroic endurance, and he is remarkable for his endurance. Great feature of Henchard's character is that he takes buffets of fortune very patiently and heroically. He has remarkable power of endurance like a country, and this endurance is an expression of his inner convictions. The scheme of the world is created by some supreme power in whose hands human life is mere a tragedy than a comedy. Henchard is not the man of weaknesses only. He has in him some strong positive characteristics also. He is a dutiful man and is conscious of his moral responsibilities. He is also just and does not play foul. He is jealousy of Farfrae and wants to ruin him, but he wants to do it in a fair competition. A man of character. Michael Henchard is called the man of character, and rightly said. A man of character is one who has a special quality to act in a particular manner. He is a man of strong opinions, of strong likes and dislikes. He is not a person who would like to side with the wind. but a man of strong will and determination, who would like to master his circumstances rather than be mastered by them. A man of character is a powerful personality who may be crushed but who would never yield. Nothing can defeat him from the course that he has chosen for himself. So we can say that Michael Henchard is a man of character. Thus, we can say that Michael Henchard rises to the height of a true tragic character. His sufferings and misfortunes excite our sympathy. Thomas Hardy, the novelist, himself describes the novel The Mayor of Casterbridge as a story of a man of character. It is the subtitle of the novel, and Michael Henchard, the hero, has been called a man of character. He is the chief character and hero of the novel. We find Henchard to be very near to Aristotle's definition of tragic hero. He is a tragic hero. Henchard is not uh, eminently a virtuous man. He is also not all just. He is not bad by his intentions, but there are certain weaknesses in him, and he suffers and meets his tragic end on account of those weaknesses. Henchard, though in the beginning an ordinary hairdresser, reaches his high eminence and becomes the mayor of Casterbridge. The downfall of this man creates pity in our hearts. All the incidents in the novel move around the person of Michael Henchard. As such, there is unity of action. Henchard is a responsible man. He has keen sense of duty and moral responsibility. He faithfully discharges it for Suzanne, whom he had sold for 5 guineas. It is for her sake that he leaves his beloved Lucetta. He also does not keep Lucetta in the dark. He tells her about his wife Suzanne. In case she is alive, he would not be able to marry Lucetta. Michael Henchard, a man of moral responsibility, cannot be unjust. Henchard possesses sense of justice and fair play. He knows that he is far superior to Donald Farfrae in physical strength. Therefore, before fighting with Farfrae, he ties one of his arms and fights only with one arm. When he loses heavily in business, he does not declare himself bankrupt but pays every penny to his creditor. This wins him praise and prestige. Michael Henchard is vehement both in his thought and in his actions. His emotions and impulses knows no limits, both in his love and hate. He goes to the extremes. His impulsiveness makes him vehement. Henchard suffers a lot on account of his vehemence and impulsiveness. So, we can say that Michael Henchard is a tragic hero of the novel The Mayor of Casterbridge. He suffers more than what he deserves for his weaknesses. He has a good number of strong points in his character. but they are not amply rewarded. He is a lovable character. He is the most magnificent of Thomas Hardy's characters.